So one of my favorite soccer memories, I think, is probably from this year and actually a couple weeks ago. So our biggest rival is Cosby. And while we've never beaten them, this past a couple weeks ago, it was tied 3-3 end of regulation. And we ended up losing in overtime 4-3, but it was the best game that my Clover Hill soccer team's ever played. We work together as a team, and we've had issues when things aren't going well, kind of fighting with each other in the past, but we never let our heads down, and we came out with almost a result that we wanted, but it was worth it. Not all of them are so eager, but that's one of my favorite parts, is like working one-on-one with these U4 soccer players who are just getting into the game, trying to kind of like encourage that passion at such a young age. It's incredibly moving for me, young kids who are struggling with like certain concepts when they finally get it after like working so hard on it is one of my favorite parts of being a tutor, for sure. And even like with soccer, these U4 individuals who are like struggling to run and like kick a soccer ball at the same time, like seeing them like progress and move through the program is incredibly gratifying. So I've always been really into music, and I had some friends at Clover Hill when I was in 8th grade who encouraged me to try out for their show choir, which I've now been a part of for 4 years. Basically what we do is in July we get together, all 40 to 50 of us depending on the year, and we create a 20-minute show full of like choreography and singing, and we practice that show all year, and then we compete it in February and March. We go to competitions in Ohio. We went to Nashville, Tennessee one time and performed on the Grand Ole Opry. So it takes up a lot of my life, but it's incredibly entertaining to be able to perform on stage. So my freshman and sophomore year, there was an organization called the Cavalier Crazies, and they organized things like tailgates before football games, spirit events, and things like that. But last year they didn't have it, so I talked to our principal this year and kind of refounded it, if you will. And so I served as the president this year, again, organizing tailgates and picking themes for like our football games and themes for our spirit days as well. So it's been different. With the interviews, I've never really had like formal interviews, but this morning like the radio hosts were really nice and made me look good, I guess. So that was really enjoyable. And then just like having the whole like process, it's such an honor to even be recognized or nominated for this award. An amazing experience I've had in high school was sophomore year for show choir. We went to this really hard competition. We actually went against one of the best choreographically like intense groups in the nation, and we beat them in best choreography. And it meant so much to me because we spend like literally hundreds of hours working on our show throughout the year. We spend like 8 hours a day for a week during the summer learning it, and then there's a class, and then we have weekly rehearsals, and then in January we're spending like 9 hours on a Saturday at school cleaning the show and things like that. And so for me to kind of see that bear fruit against one of the best groups in the country meant a lot.